We're in the middle of football season. End of October 2013 is when I'm recording this. And the Kansas City Chiefs are 8-0. And they did it all without me because, well, I gave up television a couple years ago. I think I put up here. If not, I'll talk about that. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm talking about football. And I thought people would like to know, how did I get interested in football? Because I don't watch basketball, baseball, hockey. The only car race I ever watched was we watched the Indy 500. For years, my dad and I. And after he died, I got out of the habit. I mean, who wants to watch a bunch of guys driving around at breakneck speed and getting nowhere? Me, I like to drive at breakneck speed and get somewhere. That's another story. Well, how did I get interested in football? I got interested when I was about 10 years old. Dad and I were watching a game, and of course, the big plays, of course, are always exciting. And I was watching them, and then they got a third down. They said it was third down and long. And I said, long? And it was only 3 yards. 3 yards, that's not even 10 feet. How come they call that third and long? And that got me interested, and I got paying attention more and understanding the penalties and the passing and the running. Not in great detail, getting familiar with the players. Roger Staubach, who I talked about the other day on the vlog, and his Hail Mary pass, because in Oklahoma City, we're talking, this is the early 70s, and that's when they had instituted the blackout rule so they could fill the stadiums. So if you were within 75 miles of a stadium and it didn't sell out, then you were blacked out. Well, in Oklahoma City, we weren't within 75 miles of anything. We got all the Dallas games, we got some Denver games, and when the Houston Oilers started up, we got a lot of Houston Oilers games. We got a little bit of Kansas City. Sometimes, yeah, that was St. Louis, but wasn't the who was in? That was St. Louis Cardinals way back then. We'd get some of their games. So, but I followed the Dallas Cowboys when I lived in Oklahoma City. When we moved up here, of course, we're within 75 miles of Arrowhead Stadium. At least the TV stations in Topeka are. So we got half of the Kansas City games until '87. But I got interested in watching the Chiefs, especially when they finally went to the playoffs. Had some good years. But it was a real simple thing. Got me to concentrating more on the game and getting interested. And that's about all I had to say on that. Although I may have given up television, but if the Chiefs make the playoffs, I may go find a television to sit in front of for 3 hours. Just once. Or twice. Or if they go to the Super Bowl, which I haven't done since I was like 4 or 5 years old or something. I wasn't very old when they went to Super Bowl, and I didn't watch football back then. But I would like to see them win one more Super Bowl before I die. Well, that's how I got interested in watching football. And I'm not going to continue on and rattle on about football anymore. So have a good day.